Right, it's time to start thinning these carrots out since they're packed in. So I'm going to just start getting the biggest ones and start transplanting them down to the patch in front of the cabin, and then I'll probably pack them in quite tight, so I'll probably do like 4 in a row, maybe 5, we'll see how they fit, and then just do a bunch of rows the whole way down. So yeah, I'll just start going through these and sorting them out. Yeah. Dust bath in the old compost area, I assume, is what it was before. So they've been loving going through all of this, and now they've got down to this bit, they can actually have a dust bath, or whatever it is, dirt bath. You old scruffy bitches. I'm stuck underneath the other one, kind of. Oh, it looks like barely any shell on that one. Okay, it's time for a garden check. For some reason I thought I'd done multiple, and I looked through my camera roll and I only saw 1, and I was like, what? How could I think I'd done like 3? The only thing I can think of is I've put some stuff on my computer and deleted it off my phone to get memory, and then just forgot. So maybe I need to check my computer. But again, my phone doesn't really run out of memory at the moment. So anyway, let's get on with this. So the carrots that I haven't actually made a video of since I did thin them out, just done a bunch of rows of 4, and the next bed down there we're going to do rows of 5 and see if we can get away with that. If not, if they come out too small, then we'll just carry on doing the rows of 4. But yeah, got them separated out. Got the only parsnip that remained, the Hellstone Storm, here, and there's a few probably sneaking up from underneath these that I'll just bring over. And at the end there, I don't actually know, there might be broccoli. I think it could be broccoli, but yeah. And then into the garlic. All the main garlic's fine. These two are so close together because, well, they were closer together, but maybe someone split them, but they were sort of together like that in a pot, and I forgot to do it, so I just sort of left them. But whatever. 2 of the elephant garlic survived, 2 of them died, which is annoying. So instead we just put a bunch of spring onion around it. Into here was the test we done for the potatoes in a raised bed, thinking what would be better to have them in the bed or the ground. We were always going to do them in the ground anyway, but I just wanted to do it as a test. And as you can see, we should always put them in the ground. I mean, I think everyone knows potatoes probably grow best in the ground or in like a bag or something, but yeah, just try putting them in a raised bed, and it's like, obviously they're going to be fine, but the growth rate is just nothing compared to out here. And they are the same cultivar, what are they, the Maris Pipers, so they are the same as these guys here. So you can see they're different in growth, but we'll get to them in a minute. Well, pretty much now. So yeah, there's them in there. More garlic here, which was planted last year compared to, well, actually all the garlic we have was planted last year. Let me come into here. Tomatoes, something in the back, what's that, sweet pepper. A few tomatoes there, I think there's something on the end that's just dying, maybe a courgette at the back one. But yeah, tomatoes done way better inside than outside, which we thought. But my mum put 3 raised beds full of tomatoes, which I didn't think would do that well, but they done better than I thought, to be honest. I mean, obviously you can grow them outside, but they just do way better inside. But moving on. Okay, onto the potatoes. We've been earthing them up probably like 3 times we've done it now. So here are the Maris Pipers, King Edwards, and some new potatoes there. But anyway, we'll just carry on down the garden to the stone patch, which we have runner beans, carrots, courgettes, and onions. So at the back we've got the runner beans here, no, broad beans that have had some black fly on them, but they seem to be growing pretty decent, so I think they'll go pretty well. The carrots, this bed, I still need to thin them out, but they just weren't growing in this bed as fast as they were up there. I'm not sure why that was, if it was down to just the different compost we used, or just the climate is just different in this area. So here we have the courgette mixed with the onion. This is just, what's that, normal onion. And then we've got 2 rows of red onion there. and then another row of normal onion there. So this area is coming along pretty decent. I mean, I think the last time I took a video of these onions was when they were like just looking like the spring onions up at the top where the garlic were, just like thin. So they're doing really well, it looks. Okay, over to the patch in front of the cabin. At the back we've got runner beans, I think we've got some peas, we got a pumpkin, Mum wanted to try out one, I think she just got one, some broccoli, a few different things in the back one, but they're getting on alright. Got the sweet corn down here, that should be a pretty cool row if they will take off nicely, just a row of good old sweet corn. Then the carrots, they look like they've just been destroyed, but they've just been watered, so I should have got a video when they were all standing back up. So this area looks really nice. These ones here are transplanted, they're like not looking too good, but some of them hopefully will take off. But I still need to transplant quite a few more down here. I'll probably just pick the better ones for down here. But yeah, there's that patch there. Obviously there's just a bunch of other stuff growing that my mum's growing, which I don't really know what's going on with, more like flowers and that really. Then we've got our blueberry bushes. We've had this one for like a couple of years. This one's new for this year. We got that. So the area I dug out last year is now, or was it this year? I might have even dug it out. Yeah, and I dug it out this year. Is now home in 3 raised beds. So down here we have carrots that we had from a company that came quite late. They were already growing, so it's kind of like, not that you shouldn't really be transplanting them, but they sent them late, so we just stuck them in anyway, and it took ages before they even started, their leaves started coming up. They were just laying flat like the rest of these down here for a long time, but now they're showing a bit of life. And then we've got some, I can't remember what this is, to be honest. Alright, we've got courgette in here. My mum thought it'd be a good idea to stick a couple French beans in here. I probably disagree with that decision. Moving on. Swede, we need to move a bunch of these, so we're going to be doing that today. French beans. Strawberries from this year, which I've already got quite a few going. Strawberries from last year. Onions from last year. Got the tomatoes outside that are actually doing way better than they were before, probably because we gave them some more feed, because I know they like some feed, like the weed. The middle one, the cherry tomatoes, slightly smaller, and then another patch of tomatoes. So that is pretty much the garden when it comes to fruit and veg wise. I mean, the raspberry bushes are doing okay, but obviously they're only just starting to shoot, so they're not really that interesting to see right now. And we're getting this onto the house right now. Oh, and all the salad that my mum's been growing, that's been popping off like crazy. Okay, so we've just moved a bunch of the swede from the planter down at the bottom of the garden up here. Got a load of them in now, and here's the carrots now. They're not all wilting from the water being dropped on top of them. So yeah, this area's looking good.